Welcome back to my video series on solving the 4-dimensional Rubik's Cube with the 3-block method. The last 2 episodes gave you an introduction to how the hypercube works, along with learning the notation and the RKT technique. You should have also downloaded my recommended piece filters found on the 3-block page on the hypercubing.xyz wiki. But why should you even learn the 3-block method over 4D CFOP? Well, 3-block is way more efficient at getting the F2L done. It's kind of like the free-fop method, where not solving a cross piece allows you to do some fancy F2L pairing tricks. Except that in 4 dimensions, the amount of tricks we can use from that vastly increases, making it even more efficient. In this video, we are just going to be covering the first step, which is the 4/6 cross, or the 4 cross. So like CFOP, we're going to be building a cross out of the 2 colored pieces, except in 4 dimensions, a real cross should be having 6 pieces, including the white, green, and white, blue here, except because this is a more free-foppy method with more block building, we just want to solve 4 of them. And just like in the beginner's method in 3D, where you solve the cross on the bottom, we don't want to do that. We want to solve the cross on the outside like this. It can definitely be hard to get used to because you can't see the backs of what these pieces are, but as long as you have the piece filters correctly set up, showing just the cross and not anything else, then it should be fine. Anyway, let's do some new scrambles and see what we get. So now I have the piece filter on. The first thing I make sure I do with my piece filters is I make sure to get yellow in the center straight away, just like that. Now my piece filters are set up for green on the left and purple on bottom is how I memorize it. And now we see what we have. If you've done 3D CFOP for a long time, you're probably pretty good at doing that cross and recognizing what cases these are. And here it's pretty similar. So for this piece here, this is the white-purple 2-colored piece connected to the purple 1-colored piece. And because it's already connected to that, all we have to do is spin the purple side twice, and I think I'm actually going to use the mouse for this. So just like that, and it's in position, as you can see. The next thing I see is this white-orange here, and it can be connected to the orange center by just rotating this green side here. And now that it's connected, we just have to bring it away from the yellow center, which is left-clicking like that. Now this is the white-pink piece, meaning that the other one must be the white-red. So the white-red is here, the white's here, the red sticker must be on the outside. So if we go like this, then the red goes onto the red cell, and now it's just a turn of the red cell to go to the outside. Now this is a little unfortunate because it's like the 3D case where it's almost flipped in place, right? Because that's backwards. But a quick way to fix this is to just sort of think of doing like F, R, and you can do any twist like this, right? Because it won't mess up the cross piece. Anyway, now that the pink is connected to the pink center, we just rotate that side, and that is the 4/6 cross all done. So let's just go over a few more examples. Okay, in this scramble, we see that we already have the white-orange piece done, and because of my piece filters, we know that this must be the white-orange piece, because that's just how it works, and whoa, that actually looks interesting. So we can see that the white-red and white-pink pieces are already there. So this is an interesting situation because red and orange are supposed to be opposite, but the red piece isn't where it should be. But one thing we can do is rotate this side twice, to get the white onto the yellow, opposite colors. Then you can spin it that way to connect those, then spin that back twice. And then to get this where it's supposed to be, we just need to rotate the outside cell. So that's sort of like this. Finally, we see that if we go like that, the purple will appear down there, and we can just slot that back in. Now to show you a case like this, you shouldn't ever end up getting a case like this because you can always avoid it by being smart how to solve the cross, just like you can in 3 dimensions. But let's say you have this piece flipped in place here. See how this piece should be flipped in place? Well, we can maybe try and bring it onto this cell, and then because the green and blue sides aren't, like those cross pieces aren't solved at all, we can use them to do any sort of thing we want, because that's the whole point of the 3-block method, to not solve the cross pieces in this step. We're only solving 4 out of 6, so we can use the blue and green sides to do a lot of things. So let's just bring it to the blue, and then if we rotate this way, the orange will connect, whoops, and now we can slot that in there. Okay, here's a fresh scramble, and this time I want to teach you something interesting. Because we are not solving the blue or green cross pieces, we can put things wherever we want in the cross as long as the opposite color relationship stays the same. So, for example, we have the correct orientation here, and let's get this white-orange to be correct. So the white-orange is here, the white-red is here. Let's get white-red opposite of white-orange because, you know, orange is opposite red. And we'll spin the white-red here, even though it's not over the correct center because, you know, we're doing it slightly offset right now, I guess. And it does not matter where the pink and purple go from the rest of us, as long as they're opposite of each other. So for example, we can just put the purple in there, and then we need to put the pink in opposite of it, so like here. And why does this work? Why doesn't it matter here? Well, it's because if I go like this, you can see how if I spin the outside using like one of these 4-dimensional twists, we just can get 2 of the cross colors to swap because these 2 are unsolved, so it goes this way. So you can swap 2 of them, so you can really put them in any order you want. That's pretty much it for this video. I don't really know what to add because, you know, this is the most simple step. Just get the piece filters correct, and then you're only solving 4 pieces, trial and error, and you'll probably figure it out eventually. So thanks for watching, and leave any questions or comments in the comments. Yeah, okay, bye.